Hey everybody, I'm Lord Magicus, and we're back for the 4th round of Merfolk and Legacy. We're on the play. This hand looks good. We're going to keep it. So, we're not doing great. We started off strong, then kind of punted against I punted against Epic Storm, and then lands just absolutely decimated us with no effort at all. They just drew it and we had nothing to stop them, so that happens. But at least this hand looks like it's good. It's got a nice curve to it. It has Force of Will, so we have stuff to play against basically anything that we're up against here. So let's get Speaker out and then pass. Notably, I have not missed Chalice of the Void in any of these matches so far. Chalice does nothing against lands, and the Ad Nauseam, or I'm sorry, I keep saying it. The Epic Storm player, they have so many ways to deal with it. It's pointless. It is much harder for them to deal with the Collector Oath, so. And we did not, and Chalice does nothing against our first match either, so let's see what we're up against. Brainstorm, okay. So this could be Delver, this could also be another Storm deck. Either way, we're going to play Lord and start attacking quickly. Can hold up one of these True Names for Force. Hopefully we draw a third land, play True Name, and that will be good enough. This could also be a Sneak and Show deck. It's not exactly what I want to see right now. If this is Delver, they might Daze this. Which I'm not super thrilled about, but it is what it is. If it is Delver, then we just need to draw one land and these True Names will start pummeling them, so. They're going to force pitching Snapcaster, which means that's fine. I'm going to save my force for something more important. Might be playing Dreadhorde Arcanist. Oh, this is another Grixis deck, so. Okay, well, you take a True Name, but you see I have Force and 2 more True Names. Yeah. So come on, Cavern of Souls off the top. Interesting. So I'm guessing they could have Lightning Bolt or Brainstorm. Alright, well, I have no choice but to play this. I have to start hurting them. So, we'll see. So, Brainstorm, it looks like. They have nothing. Okay, interesting. So, what is it? It could be Grixis Control. We haven't seen that deck in a while. Flooded Strand. That might be an off-color fetch. Which means the thing we should be worried about is something like Gurmag Angler. Plague Engineer is also possible. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna try to beat them down with Lords. Hooligan's Command and we discard a card. I think we have to counter this. Hopefully that means they don't have a lot of stuff left. So this will hurt them a lot. Even if they have something like Toxic Deluge, that puts them down to 3 to kill off everything, so they would actually just die if we could get this True Name in play then. So things could go right for us here. Okay, we win. So this looks a lot like Grixis Control to me. They do have Snapcaster, and they probably have like Garmog Angler, so the relics are fine. The mystical disputes are actually probably fine too. They're gonna have Plague Engineers. So, do I want dispute or not? Yeah, I don't know. Probably Curse Catcher's a little bit weak. Oko is very strong if we can stick it. I really want dispute for stuff like Snapcaster or their forces. To take out one card. I don't think Brazen Borrower is very important. The Harbinger might actually be better because we can make it uncounterable. We have to still, yeah, we still take out one card. Take out one Ether Vial. I think we'll do it like this. We didn't even need to play a True Name. Just the threat that we could play one was bad enough for them. Interesting. I think we probably keep this and just hope that we eventually draw a source to cast Oko. Lords are pretty fine. We're not doing anything just yet. So if they have Culligan's Command, it really doesn't matter what we play right now. I think I'm just gonna play... I could play the Trickster on their turn. I don't want to let them like use their mana on my turn, so... They make me discard a card, that's okay. So it looks like... Oh, they could also have something like Liliana of the Veil. Okay, so they're 4 colors. Interesting. Interesting. So they have a 4-color pile deck. So is this going to be Oko? It is going to be Oko. So they might have Force of Will here, and if they do, then I can't well, that's... I might want to just play into it anyway, because then I can play 2 Lords next turn. But I might want to play the Mistbinder right now so I can start going after Oko, and then I can still play 2 Lords next turn, and that might be fine. Which actually, I kind of like this plan better. So I guess... What do I play here? I might want to play the Cavern of Souls so that nothing... I could also play the Grove. And if I have to discard a card, I can discard the Island. This, if I play the Grove, it threatens that I could have something, so... If I play the Cavern of Souls, then they know I don't have any spells I can potentially play in response, so... So even if they play like Plague Engineer here, that's not a big deal. Excuse me. So I can still then play Cavern and then play Uncounterable Lord into Uncounterable Lord and then attack with these, kill off Oko pretty easily. So you can go up to 5. So Engineer could put these at 2 and 1, but then this will be 3 and 4. So yeah, but it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen, so I don't know what their plan is here. They're just going to cast a bunch of cantrips and hope that's going to do it. That's not going to do it, by the way. So, like, if they're holding on to, like, Swords to Plowshares, that isn't going to work. Because I have 2 Lords here to give them Island Walk. No attacks. Interesting. So let's take this opportunity to kill off Oko. So if they were to swords one of these, this would still kill this. And if they were to yeah, but I don't want them to swords off the... I don't want them to swords off one of the attackers and then have Oko live. I need him to die. So this does kind of overexpose us a little bit to something like Supreme Verdict. Which, I don't know if they were playing that in their deck, but it's possible. But I have to get this off the table because we can't really kill them with it there, so... This could be Deluge. Plague Engineer. That's fine. I can Oko that thing, so it's not that big a deal. They're gonna take like a bajillion damage. They're really in trouble, I think. They chose not to shuffle, so it looks like they found something helpful. Why are they not attacking with the food? There's no chance that I'm going to block it, so... Like, this forces them, they have to force this. If they don't, I just elk this. And Island Walk is going to destroy them. There's no need for me to play the Kamena Speaker here. You cannot block. You are taking a lethal amount of damage, so... Alright, we win. Interesting. So, this deck had, like, absolutely no hope once, you know... They didn't respect Island Walk at all, and... Plague Engineer was... Yeah, I don't know. It almost looked like 2 entirely different decks, like, between the first and second game. Or is this... This was 5 colors, wasn't it? Because they also had... They had red in here, so... That's interesting, so whatever. We'll take it. Oko actually did something useful here by elking the Engineer, and yeah, the Sweeper is exactly what they needed to get there, and they failed to find it, so. Already 2-2, but this is still better than our last league in Legacy, so we have a chance to go positive here. And I think like we could have easily been 3-1 if I hadn't messed up Storm, or the Epic Storm, so that's fine. We only had one match where I think we basically couldn't win. So I guess we'll see how the last match goes. So thanks everybody for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying these. And I'll see you for the next one.